Hi, my name is Carly Wardwell and I'm a certified credit counselor.
And my name is Carol Court, and I'm also a certified credit counselor.
And welcome to Debt Counseling Corporation's Financial Fitness Fast Facts, where we're going to teach you how to teach your kids about money. It is never too early to teach your kids about money, and in fact, we suggest starting when they're in preschool. First and foremost, throughout this workshop, I want you to understand that kids imitate your behavior. So if you spend a lot, they're going to spend a lot. If you save a lot, they're going to learn to save a lot. So while in the preschool age, they don't really have a concept of what money is. They think that all coins and all dollars have the same denomination.
What you need to start doing from the very beginning is teaching your child about coins. So as you start and you get change back from the register, you want to show your child this is what a quarter is, this is what a nickel is, this is a dime, this is a penny. They will not understand the differences between the two in the beginning, but they will get that familiarity with the coins itself. And that's the building block to start the learning.
And then once they hit elementary school, they're going to start to understand a little bit more about money. They may ask you, how much can I get with this amount of money? They understand the concept of saving for something short term.
You want to maybe start with a piggy bank. When you get loose coins, or when they do a little chore for you, maybe you give them a quarter. Maybe they help you with the groceries, bringing the groceries in, you'll give them a dime. That little bit of money that they've earned from doing something to help will help along the way, and they'll learn to put that money into a savings, into a piggy bank. They may not understand the concept as of yet, but it will start growing on them.
And they get excited about putting money in their piggy bank. It's like part of an activity, something they really, how much change, they're going to shake it at the end of the week or when they put money in to see how much they really have.
We have a little piggy bank in our house. Every time you put a coin in, it oinks. My son would run around and try to find coins everywhere just so he can hear the little piggy oink. It was his best part of his day. Also,
you're making it fun. You're making it a game.
You have to make it so that the kids want to engage. Also, keep in mind, kids have little play cash registers that have little coins in them and little money. Just play with them. Let them enjoy seeing what money is all about.
I remember growing up, I think I was in about second grade, and I loved the idea of going to the toy store and using the cash register and buying, cereal or whatever was at the toy store as a way to, I didn't even realize I was learning, I was just playing. What are your thoughts on video games and board games as a way to teach about money?
There are a lot of good younger kid games that are out there, a lot of educational games that are out there. There are...
And again, they don't even realize that they're learning.
Yeah.
A little more old school, Monopoly, which is still fun to play now, they're learning to exchange money, they're learning to buy things.
Yeah, and even the simple of adding the coins up will help them learn in math and help them understand the concept of addition. Mm-hmm. So it's all very good and a nice learning process for them.
And you can progress on it each year as they start to understand more. You can build on the foundation that they already have. When it comes to middle school, kids certainly are understanding the concept of money more, and they're going to probably start to look for ways where they can earn money. Money is important to them because they typically want to almost keep up with their friends. They're seeking their friends' approval. They're probably going to have a hard time saving for something longer term that they want, as opposed to spending their money impulsively so they can get that immediate gratification.
Try to have your kids, when it's their birthday time, they get a little money from some of their friends or from relatives. Try to, they will want to spend some money that day. And they're
probably going to want to spend all of it.
Right. But you do want to have them put a little bit of money aside. Have them understand that they need to save for something else at a later time. They do not need to spend it all at that time.
And have them set a specific goal, like what is it that you want to save for? Are you trying to save for a new computer? Are you trying to save for a new pair of sneakers? You have to make the goal specific, because if not, it's too abstract and it doesn't feel like they're getting anywhere with their savings.
My son always wanted a new video game. Video games were very big. So every time, or a new computer game. So every time a new game came out, it was, okay, let's see how you're gonna be able to start saving for that. Are you gonna take money from your birthday fund? Are you gonna take money from holidays, or, special things that you're doing for different people, or chores that you may have? So, all of those items built together can build up to that special item that they're looking for.
And I think what's important, and what, as parents, you always want to give and you always want to provide for your child, but really setting limits. This is how much money you have. If we go to the store and you don't have enough money, then I'm not going to supplement what it is that you want. They're going to have to learn that sometimes you can afford what it is that you want, and sometimes you're not going to be able to do that. And starting to understand that now will prepare them for adulthood, where you can't always buy everything that it is that you want.
Right. And it's important because they will now take ownership of that. When they've truly accomplished reaching their goal and can buy that on their own, they will feel like they've accomplished so much more than you contributing to where they got to it to get it.
And again, they learn their money habits from you. So if you're saying, oh, we can't afford this, or we're not buying this because it's not on sale, then they're going to, absorb those same things as well.
Right. And if you're an impulsive shopper and just buy and, put things on a credit card and just build items up, they're not going to learn from that all the time. They need to understand the concept of saving and saving up for something that's important.
And it's interesting that you brought up credit cards, because a lot of kids, even in middle school, unless you specifically sit down and teach them how credit cards work, you're buying for this now, you're paying for it later. If you can't pay off the balance in full later, you're charged a fee for that. They don't understand it. At some point it's like, well, Mom, just swipe the plastic card and then we can get it. So if you're going to use credit as a tool, or even a debit card as a tool to show your kids what your behavior is and what money management is, you need to take that step back and you need to explain that part as well.
Sure. And in addition to that, if you're not paying that balance in full, that they understand you're actually paying more for that product now.
Mm-hmm. It is never too early or too late to teach your kids about money. It doesn't matter if they're in preschool, elementary school, middle school. And, having a conversation with your teens about money management is a whole different conversation that we'll talk about in a future episode of Financial Fitness Fast Facts. We hope you had an opportunity to learn a little bit about how to teach your kids about money, and take a few moments and start to implement some of the things we discussed today.
Happy savings.